Hello there, my name is Depth Charge 23rd, and today I'm talking about Future's End, issue number 8. Take a look at that issue, at that cover art. It's basically Southeast Asia, and I don't know what the hell that is. I'm sorry, I don't even know. Let's just jump right into the issue and talk about it. So, it opens up on Cadmus Island, and it's just King Faraday, he and Deathstroke, they're like, hey, you know why we need Grifter? Because he can now see costumed superheroes in their civilian getups and everything. So that's why we need him. So we can see who's that guy over there. Is he a superhero? Maybe. Is that guy a superhero? Maybe. And then, yeah. And then there's a joke about Pillow Talk and how they may or may not have a mole in Grifter's operation. So, yeah. And then we have Grifter bonding with 50 Sue, who really hates him. He's just like, I'm the Robin to Deathstroke's Batman. Keep that in mind. And I'm resisting every joke, every urge in me to make a joke about pre-52 Deathstroke. Because that would be wrong. And so then she displays her powers and how she's able to teleport and throw him Grifter with a thought. And it's just like, keep that in mind. I hate you. And then we just move on from there. Lois Lane, she's in charge of her, whole internet online thing called Fastlane. She's trying to figure out the whole number thing. Like, there's this, numbers in the box that she was given all the way back in issue 2, I think. But from there, she gets one of her employees to look up the numbers, and it's like nowhere in the ocean. So she's like, I want a plane. Charter me a plane. I'm going there. So it might be Cadmus Island. I think it might be. More than likely it is, because Cadmus Island's an island. So, yeah. Then we go over to Columbia University, where Jason, the smart, not douchebag member of Firestorm, he and his doctor friend, who he interns with, they're trying to, work on teleportation technology because of the doctor's, the doctor's whole rant back in issue number 5 about hating the Justice League for keeping that away from them. And so, they're working on teleportation technology, except it blows up, and then the doctor guy, he's just like, I'm sad, and leaves. And then Masked Superman, he pops in, he's like, hey, Firestorm, number 1.5, how are you? Why haven't you guys been showing up to our meetings? And then, Jason, he's just, oh yeah, we're not Firestorm anymore. It was a dumb idea, having 2 people in one body. Joke. And then Superman, he leaves. He's just like, Firestorm's needed, and leaves. Except while he's leaving, Jason brings up the question, wait, did you, by any chance, may have destroyed the teleporter? But he doesn't get to fully ask it, so because that teleporter, it catches on fire. And so that leaves me to think that Masked Superman, he's not on the up and up. He had something to do with that exploding and whatnot. Then we cut over to what Frankenstein, Amethyst, and the Atom, what they're doing. They're in space. They found Stormwatch. They're all dead. God damn it. And so, yeah, and then there's just a sad moment with Frankenstein. He's just cradling the dead body of Mermaid because they were lovers at one point. And so, what's funny is that the carrier, the Stormwatch's ship, it's just been broken in half. So they're hanging out in the main half, like the largest chunk of it, just like having a nano force field thing secure the vacuum so they can just live in there for the time being. Because they've been there for 3 days, and then they're just, Dr. Palmer, the Atom, he's just like, yeah, dead bodies, they blow up. Why are these guys not blowing up in space? So he's just got the dead bodies of Midnighter, Hawksmoor, Hawkman, and Mermaid, and then he just gets the idea, I gotta do something, chops off Hawkman's arm, and just goes like, yeah, hey, Frankenstein needs an arm, and he's dead. I can see no one likes Hawkman in this book. And so then we move on to what's going on in Southeast Asia. They're talking about the Earth 2. There's some funny dialogue about how, Earth 2, that's kind of insulting. We're automatically Earth 1. Yay for us. So there's some funny dialogue on who gets to, name which Earth is which Earth. So there's that. And then turns out during the war, while Earth was getting bombed, a temple was uncovered, and so they are kind of going into this temple, but what I noticed is that the whole Pandora's box skull thing, there's a picture of it in this temple, and then we get the whole Brainiac symbol too. So everyone who went into the temple, they're all dead, and so that sucks. And then that thing that was on the cover of this issue pops up and just murders everyone on the boat. Very brutally too, just gouges out their eyes and everything. And then we cut over to what Constantine's doing. He and that one lady named Midge from a couple issues back, because Constantine can talk his way into anyone's trousers or whatnot. And so then he's like, yeah, Midge, you just had a dream that was like, oh, hey, the end is coming, and, Constantine, he's like, yeah, I know. I'm going to have to get help for this one. I don't like having people help me. Forget you, costume people. And that's the end of the issue. What did I think of it? The art was decent. It was just, I'm not used to this kind of... I think it's more the colors than the art itself. I think it's just that. And the things that intrigued me the most were Frankenstein and kind of what was going on with Grifter. That was kind of like, I now know what they want Grifter for. Okay, now what happens next? Besides that, everything else was kind of like, okay, they're just building up. And then the inclusion of this thing right there, I don't know what the hell that is. So, I gotta say, I give this a 3 out of 5. It was a decent issue. I just like Frankenstein. He's amazing. So, my name is Depth Charge 2030. My name is Depth Charge 2030, and I'll see y'all later.